I'm kind of obvious. I'm going to put the camera down. Dang. Do I see it? This is what's deep because usually I'd be afraid. But I'm not. I see this big, huge being in the dark that appears to be looking my way through my trees. And usually, city girl in the middle of the mountains, middle of nowhere, I used to just break. I would have ran, like being scary as hell. But I'm sitting here staring back at it, looking like, this is interesting. What you gonna do? Jump? What you staring at me for? What are you watching? What do you want? Why are you here? Why are you just lurking in the dark? The powers that we walk in, it's pretty deep. We don't even fear anything anymore. We become numb to fear. That's how much life has taken us through. A point of breaking to where you can't be afraid of the dark anymore. You gotta face it. But you gotta first face the darkness within yourself in order to be bold enough to face the darkness outside of you. Because the darkness outside of you is just a reflection of your own fears. But if you don't fear it, it can't do nothing to you. All it can do is just look at you and stare at you and be in awe and wonder where you get your power. But when you are backed by the powers of the kingdom of heaven, what should we fear? Fear what? It can't do nothing but stand back there and just be lurking in the dark. But I'm looking right at it. I'm not moving. I'm not jumping. I'm not running. I'm just look for something to grab if I need to. But I don't even need to do all that because I strongly know that I'm still stepping and standing in my superpowers. And no matter what, when it's time for me to come online, it'll be time for me to just come online. What is that? Oh, that's my tree bark. Okay. Just saying. I just figure I record this anyways in case these are my, I don't want to say last words because that would never be unless God says it so. But at the same time, realizing just how much I've grown, being able to face what I just thought was something that, I needed to be watchful of. We're always supposed to be watchful. But what's most important is it's very beautiful because the moon is lurking through the trees. And I see that the moon is almost full. And when the moon was a quarter full, I remember looking at the moon and feeling this strong energy coming from it. And it was the energy of trouble that was coming upon the planet. I knew that when the moon was all full, that there's going to be trouble upon the planet. I don't know what day the full moon is, but this full moon is not going to be a good one. I can tell you that now. But I will say this. As these world events come in and these natural disasters, be mindful that the closer you get to God, you're protected. God promises you protection. And this is why God is calling out to whoever will listen in this hour. Because that's truly the only protection that's really worth something, if anything at all. Other than that, people are going to run out of bullets. But one thing we'll never run out of is our faith in God, especially in this hour. In the meantime, in between time, may the force be with each and every one of you, because I know the force is with me. We don't walk in fear, y'all, because we're walking with angels. I love you, newbie and divine. But most importantly, know that God loves you most.